different drink.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
It's been a
shit.
fucking while. I
Yeah.
actually want to do something, actually.
Welcome back indeed. Fuck, dude. How long has it been since the last podcast? One of us
fuck.
leads
Before I
the-
went to my fight.
It's
'Cause
like
I went
3
and fought,
months.
And then
Think so? Damn.
it's like the beginning of June probably.
It's been too long. I've been missing it for sure. Like, I've been definitely wanting to sit down with you guys and bullshit about everything that's been going on.
Dude, between work and training, it's just like I'm fucking swamped.
You're just fucking grinding it.
Dude, trying.
Right?
After taking that W, bro, fuck.
Are you, do you already have another fight set up?
No. Well, I was going to fight in September, but Ethan got married. I
Oh,
was going to fight in October,
right.
and then Justice got married. And both of those weddings were on the day of the fight events.
that's all right. That just gives you more time to get in there and train and you know,
Yeah, I
really.
think I'm going to wait till spring now
Right.
at this point. Because, like, a 6-hour drive through fucking our area has harsh winters.
Yeah, you
There's
don't
a lot
want
of
to make.
passes and shit
Right.
between here and fucking there.
Do they have an indoor? Like an indoor? Oh shit! That's gonna be a fucking hilarious part.
Well, you know how that happened.
I felt it start to get loose, and then it fell.
Fucking ghosts up in this bitch. Fucking paranormal activity.
I must have hit it with my head or something, or my shoulder.
Everything just happened so abruptly.
I was just like talking, and I started feeling something on me, and I like looked over, and it was like falling.
You've been attacked.
I just used my head to like slowly let it fall.
Yeah, fuck. Just slowly let it down. Reduce injury.
Yeah. And it's just, fuck, dude, I really want to finish my tattoo sleeve on my arm.
Which one?
Like I have this Norse sleeve.
Oh, yeah,
kinda,
yeah, yeah.
And I wanted to go up here, and I found this guy in Boise, and I'm like,
Yo.
I think all my money is about to get saved real hard.
Right.
Because he does like black and gray photorealism.
Oh fuck.
And I'm like,
You know it's gonna be spendy, but
yeah.
worth it.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, well, he suggested like it's probably gonna be 3 sessions, and each
Oh,
session
yeah.
is like 9 hours.
Right.
So that's $800 a session, and he suggested 2 days back to back, like consecutively. So there's $1,600.
Ooh, damn.
But then he wanted $300 per day. So then he was like $600. He's like, "Are you prepared to pay that?" I was like, "Fuck no, I'm not prepared to pay that right now." God damn it, I forgot about deposits.
Oh fuck. You're gonna have
So
to give
now
me
I
some
gotta
time.
save probably by November 5th sometime.
Right.
And then I fucking finally finish paying you off by November, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, this next payment's your last payment.
Fucking thank God. Stressing about making $100 to you has been a fucking task.
Right. I feel it, bro.
Well,
I'm just
especially
fucking...
after when Kirsten was like, "Do not fuck me on this." Basically. I was
Right,
like,
right.
"I
Don't
won't."
fuck me, motherfucker.
So I made sure, and then every time I did miss a payment, I was like, "Can I just pay you on like the?"
Right, you were good about it the whole time. You always said something like, "Hey, I'm gonna be like a little bit late."
Cheers, motherfuckers.
Cheers,
for
y'all.
Coming back.
Yeah, I'm fucking glad to be back. This is awesome. This feels really good.
Feels
Definitely.
natural.
It does. It really does.
Marshall's birthday's tomorrow.
Fun.
Mm-hmm.
Big 2-7. You guys are
Right?
already there, but
Yeah. You fucking baby.
Yeah.
What is that? Your first beer?
yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it is. Fuck, I think I'm drunk.
Fucking
Shit.
tipsy.
Happy birthday.
What?
Oh.
Dude, you didn't have to do that.
Shoot.
That was really nice of you.
I was going to get you like a bottle or something. I'm like, I don't know if you fucking drink. so much.
Right. Now you can get yourself a big old butt plug, you fuck.
Well, they're also having like that Amazon sale right now too. So
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
give it to use. So I appreciate that. Thanks,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
You're my guy.
The
Go.
big 2.7.
There's a sale.
Yeah,
it's
Amazon Prime
today
sale.
and tomorrow.
Oh, can I have that back?
Yeah, right. We're like, give me that bag.
Yeah, I didn't do anything for your guys' birthdays. Fuck. I'm a chump.
I feel like you did.
Did I? I feel like I just messaged you guys because I'm a.
No, I
fucking
feel like you
bitch
got me
nigga.
whiskey or something. You got me like a bottle or something like that.
I think
feel
that
like.
was Christmas.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. It was
When's
Christmas.
your birthday?
This
The
is
3rd, August.
3rd.
I'm all the 3rd, like you would know.
I knew.
No, not you,
I
Josh.
know, yeah. But I started with August.
3rd.
Right.
It's funny, you're August, September, October.
Right. Our birthdays are all smashed
And
together.
my kids is November.
Oh, is it?
My little brother's is in November too. And then my stepbrother's in January. I don't think I know any February people.
It's weird, like how many people are born more towards like the summer. I feel like.
Colton's in November too, actually.
Is he?
He's November 7th.
Why hasn't he come on?
He's been on once, but he couldn't keep his mouth shut.
Oh.
Like, dude, he said someone's name like at least.
Oh no, just
13
name dropping.
times, yeah.
Oh fuck, 13 times.
Yeah.
Damn. Holy
Sometimes,
shit.
And it's that Pacific someone. So
Oh no.
I was like, bro, you can't do that. He's like, oh, you won't fucking care. I'm like,
Like, believe
Yeah.
me.
but that was the day you guys didn't show up.
Oh,
yeah.
And then he had I think his cousin AJ here. He was just going to sit and watch and whatnot. And yeah, it took me like 15 minutes to convince him to come on.
Oh no.
I'm like, bro,
What, did he have nerves?
me, yeah.
Yeah.
He
Right.
was nervous as fuck. Like basically how everyone is when they come on.
Right.
I don't think I was too nervous my first.
Well,
time.
yeah,
It's
see,
like,
I
what's
First
think-
to be
time, I was
nervous?
like, this is a practice.
Well, see, I think our first time we all honestly felt really comfortable, like oddly comfortable, more comfortable than we should have for our first
Probably.
time doing a fucking full-on podcast.
It's a learning experience too.
Right, it
My
really
issue
is.
like I don't see how like to be nervous. Like, there's nobody in front of me right now watching.
No, and if you don't pay attention to the camera, you're not just like
I just
staring
kinda
at the camera
stare off
talking,
out
it's
in
not bad.
space, bro, and then like make eye contact. I
Right.
treat it like a normal conversation.
right,
yeah.
yeah. Which that's exactly what it should be, just a regular, comfortable conversation. I mean, that's where you get the good content.
I was just gonna say that's when you just like when you just bullshit. You know how like those moments where you're drinking with your friends or out camping, you're like, "Fuck, dude, if we only had a camera." on."
Right.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? We got the camera on.
That's
Dude.
how I thought every time me and Zach would. Dude, we'd stay up until like 5 o'clock in the morning, just literally bullshitting about stupid shit like space and aliens and fucking.
God knows what.
Yeah.
Bro, I've been listening to a lot of the early Joe Rogan, and they talk a lot about like that whole theory that Zach has. Like, if you die, you just go right into the next parallel.
Yeah, different dimension.
Right.
It's like it's so trippy to like hear them talk about it.
Well, dude, honestly, like, tell me you guys never thought you should have died at least once in your life.
Oh,
many
dude,
times, yeah.
tons. For sure.
So how was it not just a death and you went to the next world?
Yeah.
Right.
And if it's like that, then you basically never die
Never
until you're
die.
old.
Right.
And I guess if you die if you're old, maybe there's a younger version of you.
It
and
just
then you just
resets.
keep on going.
It's so weird to think about. Well, did you guys see, like, do you guys know about the James Webb telescope?
No.
So they put out this big ass telescope that was like hundreds of millions of dollars, and it's supposed to see like further than any other telescope we've ever launched. And it just got images back from the furthest distance we've ever seen into the universe.
You're
And
talking about the thing that they sent two out at the same time?
no, it's just one, but it's got like these big fan type things that they had to like, once it got out there, it had to deploy and open up, or else it wasn't gonna work. It would just be like a fucking waste of like $600 million. But the scientists and stuff, the like all the theorists and everything, they're looking at the images that it's sending back, and they literally have pretty much nailed down that the Big Bang did not happen.
Makes sense.
That the Big Bang's bullshit. Like that's just it was always been a theory, and now they've disproved it pretty much.
Dude, it's so hard to believe anything when it comes to space.
I know.
'Cause it's like the moon. I really don't think we've been on the moon.
Dude, the more I get older, I'm starting to think we didn't go.
Well, now they're
No,
saying,
fuck no.
but see, now the Chinese are saying they've been to the moon, and they're saying a recent article just came out that they found an infinite source of energy on the moon, and like I've seen all tons of articles, so I mean I'm sure it's got some trueness to
You guys
it
seen
that
the
they've
moon
found
fall?
stuff.
Or
the
falling moon.
movie.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Bro, it's about the moon's being, it's like basically a big ass round spaceship.
Oh shit!
Like basically.
the Death Star.
But how they did it was like there was like an energy out. There's like this thing out in space that goes and gets like stars or energy, like anything that has a lot of energy.
Right.
And this thing was built around a star, and that's how it's like how they get their energy.
Right.
They just capture the star in the middle, and then they get all the energy from the star. And this thing's trying to like destroy it or get to that star to fucking, because it's, or no, it's a life. It tries to kill like, I don't know what the fuck it's trying to kill. I think it's getting the energy out of the star or what, but yeah, the moon ends up capturing the star. The moon falls to Earth and gets like, dude, like 3 feet from the ground, and then goes right back up.
What the
Because someone
fuck?
like destroyed the thing or whatever, and
3 feet from the ground, where? Dude, we would have made contact on the hillsides right outside of town.
I think it
3
was
feet?
like, it's a pretty good movie, honestly. Like you'd think it's like a sci-fi, like really bad sci-fi.
Right.
It's pretty good.
Huh. Is it on Netflix?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to search that up. That sounds weird as fuck, but it kind of
It's called
sounds
like
interesting.
Moonfall or Fall Moon or something like that.
What
That's
the
good.
fuck?
And they like try to go out of space. they're like trying to go to space to get to the moon,
Mm-hmm.
and then they fail like 3 times, and they never like. I can't remember how they got up there, but they ended up. I think what happens, the moon got so close that it was like part of our gravity,
Mm-hmm.
so they kind of just like hitch a ride.
What the fuck?
I can't remember how they got to the moon, but
That sounds weird as fuck.
I do remember they tried to get there like 4 times, and rockets kept on failing and shit.
Right. Well, have you like heard the theory that supposedly like they're like above us is the firmament, like from the Bible? Like supposedly everything there's like a dome above us, and that's why we haven't been to space, because there's like this dome that God created that keeps us here, and what's above the dome is heaven. And like you'll have to look into it. It's a really weird theory, and like people have tried to use images from SpaceX where they've launched some of their ships and shit. Cause like there's pictures that have come in from like California where SpaceX has launched, and it shows like this big, massive, like blue, like blast orb type thing in the sky. And the people that believe this theory are speculating that supposedly like Tesla has been trying to escape past that dome, like into like where heaven supposedly is, like the firmament or whatever.
My question is, are we flat Earth then in that scenario?
Right,
If we're
that's
if it's a dome, then we're flat Earth. 'Cause
Right.
Then you'd have to be enclosed in a sphere.
Right, it would have to be like a floating flat piece of land inside of a sphere.
It's like when you go to the
If
fucking
that was the case.
bowling alley and you put a quarter in a machine and there's this little fucking plastic ball thing. You peel the lid off and there's a toy.
The
inside.
toy, right.
The ball on the outside of the toy is the fucking shield.
the firmament,
Yeah, firmament.
whatever they like. Yeah, it's weird. I
call
don't know.
that
It's a
shit.
Bible theory. It's
If that
very
is
weird.
true, I wonder if Elon Musk still thinks space is space.
True.
Or is he just trying to fucking blast up in fucking heaven and be like,
That
"What's up?"
dude just trying to blast his fucking seed in every piece of female that walks on the face of the earth. He's got like 8 fucking kids.
Yeah, I don't know.
Literally,
He's
dude.
got 9.
Is it 9?
I think he's got 9.
Ugh, fuck, dude. Yeah, he talks about it on podcasts all the time. How he's like believes in the theory that we actually don't have an overpopulation
We have
issue,
an underpopulation.
which I think he's right. I really do. I mean, look at the workforce right now. The reason that so like many places can't fill positions isn't because there's a lot of lazy fucks right now because of COVID. I've kind of looked at it. It's actually because the boomers, the baby boomers generation, are literally all heading into retirement now. They're all heading into retirement. Some are dying. Some are doing whatever.
Yeah, I've
they're
heard that it's just because we have more positions than there is people. I've heard.
yeah, exactly. Because all of that whole generation is retiring.
I want to
well,
say
we
And
might
they're-
need more
that, but-
positions because there's too many people on Earth, so they have to keep on providing so much more.
Well, and see, the baby boomers is like the biggest generation in the U.S. Like they're the largest generation. They comprise of the most mass.
Well,
So that's why-
they're called baby boomers.
Right, exactly. So that's why we're fucked. We can't fill all these positions. There's not enough people. So it's not like everybody's fucking lazy because of COVID. They just were getting the relief funds, blah, blah, blah. It's because there ain't enough fucking people to do the damn jobs. And then you're going to have people to take care of all these baby boomers. Get their fucking asses wiped and shit.
Boo!
Like, fuck, dude. Hell
I
no.
ain't wiping no man's ass, dude.
You're going to get your ass wiped someday. Best believe that.
Motherfucking put a bullet in my head.
You're like, if I live that long, bro,
I'll just kill myself, bro.
I'll just drive off a bridge.
What if you kill yourself and the Dimension 3 just cancels after that?
No, you kill yourself and you go straight to hell. Because
If
technically,
you're a Christian, yeah.
yeah. Well, no, I think there's more than one faith where if you kill yourself, you're
I
like,
think like almost every faith. Is
Right.
Like if you kill yourself, you're basically
You're
fucking
banished.
yourself. Yeah.
right. Bye.
You're
Bye,
just
Felicia.
black.
Yeah, bye, Felicia. You take your ass to hell.
Fine,
little
well, will
sinner.
you wipe my ass then?
Huh?
Will you be the one?
Oh,
to
dude,
wipe
I'll
my
be
ass?
fucking dead too, motherfucker. No.
I'll take you outside and get the hose with a cigar and I'm like,
Yeah, go ahead,
I'll
Marshall.
be like,
bend
dang it,
over.
Josh, that's cold.
Let me bust out the pressure washer. You still got some crusties in
and
you.
then pour some like whiskey on you, smack your ass. And, like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're fresh.
I'm probably
No,
like, buddy, that was a little aggressive now, don't you think?
Now let's go podcast.
Then we come in and start.
Dude, I do-
I just got my ass spanked.
I do plan on doing this for a while though.
Right? You should, dude.
I
This-
honestly think the whole summer thing off is cool, but I think I don't know when it out. I don't know what the plan is for right now. Like I don't even have a plan for the future with this podcast right now.
right.
I also want
Because
you to know,
everything's so fucking hard.
don't
Oh.
feel obligated to always just have fucking Dylan and I. Like,
Right,
Oh, I
yeah.
know.
You can always like.
I've done a lot without you guys, honestly.
Well, I'm
Not
just
a lot,
saying,
but-
but yeah.
Yeah, you've done quite a few, actually.
I've
But
done.
now you can start editing right there.
Uh-huh.
Look at you, bro. Moving on up in the world.
Moving on up.
First thing I'm gonna do is start posting on Spotify.
Right. You
Right.
start
Get
getting
paid.
merged together
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
merch.
merch,
I'm gonna just sell it
definitely.
locally, or like if someone requests, like I might put like a. I think I already have my email on my YouTube account, so I might just tell them to email me off the YouTube, and then if you want something, and give me your address and send me.
Small
guess
business
money,
owner.
I don't
That,
know.
yeah.
Right.
I don't know how that works, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, I do want merch, and I actually have a pretty good idea. I kind of just want to make it plain, like everyone likes plain shirts,
Right.
Yeah.
and just have like a logo, small
Right.
logo right here. Anyone who knows knows.
Like, you know,
And if you don't,
now you know.
I might have like "Don't mind if we drink" on the back, or like somewhere, like maybe right here. "Don't mind if we drink." But yeah,
Do like the Don't Mind If We Drink podcast and then have like a fucking beer or like a whiskey fucking glass?
and it's funny because I can do that pretty soon because I've had like 6 credit card people send me mail for my business.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "Yeah, we can start you off for $5,000." And I'm like, "Oh, I might just have to use that."
Fuck, hell
Be
yeah.
careful
Even-
with that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the interest for sure.
Well, I mean, yeah, the interest is probably gonna be high at first, but I need to work on both of my credits.
Right, yeah.
But the biggest thing I don't want to deal with is like the IRS is going to come after me like, "Hey, you haven't made any money in this business and you're spending money."
Mm-hmm.
So there's technically no tax that I would have to pay.
Right.
But I'm spending my tax fucking money on it.
Well, I think if you went and sat down with like a tax professional at the end of the year and like had them look at it, you'd be fine.
Well, if I don't spend over $10,000, I'm fine because this is all write off.
Right.
True.
Yeah.
True.
But this is from last year, so
But see, the thing about write-offs,
I would have to write it off for this year.
you have to make a certain amount of money to write stuff off, though.
Uh-huh.
Is the
you?
shit,
I
yeah.
did not know
But
that.
that's kind
Yeah.
of what I want to do on the DL is like make merch and kind of just like under the table for a while.
Mm-hmm. That's the way to go. Save some
And
funds
then,
up.
dude, who's that scooter kid? He's like a famous scooter, and he got really famous. Like he's a podcaster now. He's on YouTube. Anywho, like right when fidget spinners came out, he bought like 75,000 of them for $2.50 and sold them for $15 each, all under the table.
Damn.
And dude, he made, I don't know what that comes out to,
A
but
lot.
yeah, at least $1 million.
Yeah.
Maybe not $1 million.
Well, you're and it's all pretty much all profit. I mean, fuck, dude, $15 a piece, and
Well,
you got them
especially
for
if it's all
two.
under the table type thing.
Right.
Like if he sold that just like, "Hey, you know me, buy some," and then
Right.
he's obviously already famous. So.
Paying no tax on it or anything. Like, fuck, that shit's
I'm
insane.
surprised the IRS doesn't come after him for shit like that.
Oh, they will be this year.
Oh yeah, this
This
year's
year.
the worst year for everyone
Yeah.
because they gave out all those business settlements and shit.
Well, not only that, they just gave the fucking IRS like $860 million in funding, and they literally are going to be adding like thousands of IRS agents to go out and just audit the fuck out of people.
Fucking Elon Musk gives more to them than they just did. I think he did like 1 billion last year. Yeah.
Who? Musk?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I think his thing was 1 billion last year.
The amount of money that dude makes is fucking insane.
He's close to a trillion. I think he is probably a trillionaire.
But see, the crazy thing is like there's so many like wealthy people out there that have wealth beyond even recollection because it's not on the books. It's like generational family wealth. That's
Fucking
just like,
Putin.
well, yeah, Putin's family, fucking a lot of other countries, like families and stuff that have ruled.
Dubai's.
Yeah, Dubai especially because all that
I
oil
think they're
money.
the richest people in the world.
Oh, dude, for sure. I mean, fuck, dude, they literally pull out like billions, if not trillions of dollars worth of oil out of the ground every day.
Probably.
Like, well, and then now
Did
shit's
you
fucked.
see the 1967 photo of Dubai? And
Oh,
then today
dude,
is
yeah.
so crazy.
It was just like
And
a
they built all
fucking
that.
It was just a desert
Sand
with like a couple
fucking-
fucking shops and a main road, and now it's
Yeah.
just like luxurious
sprawling metropolis.
Yo, you know what's crazy about that place though? Have you guys ever seen like all the abandoned like supercars and like shit? like
Oh
that?
yeah.
So you know why they're abandoned? If you can't make your fucking car payment, they put your ass in prison. So they park those motherfuckers in garages and fucking leave the country.
Oh
They'll
fuck.
throw them in prison for like 10 years and shit if they don't make their car payments.
Yeah, they don't fuck around there,
Really?
dude.
Dude, if you get caught with weed, even like an
I bet you
American,
their prisons are so
fucked.
cake.
I don't think for foreigners. Maybe for like people who are citizens of Dubai, it's probably
But I
hella
bet you they
cake.
get
But
like 3-star fucking food every day.
they're probably
and shit.
sleeping on like a fucking like an or not an air mattress, like one of those fucking really fluffy
you're-
fucking.
Only one eating
Air-
cake every day and shit like that is the rich ones. There's not. It's Dubai is just like every other fucking huge city. There's poor. for
Well,
sure.
dude, Sweden, if you go to prison there, they literally
Yeah.
like put you in a big ass camp that's got like no fences. You have like a TV. I saw this documentary. This dude just like gets his ass up whenever he wants. He like goes out, jumps in this like cold ass water. It's during the winter, and he comes back in. There's like a fucking sauna, like a wood fired sauna, and he just like does this
I think,
every
well,
day
A lot
to
of
relax.
private prisons
Like, what
are
the
like
fuck?
that too, though. In America.
I think Sweden
Oh, here we go again.
is
it's
has the best prison in the world.
I didn't touch it this time.
the
No,
fucking ghost, bro.
My glove, yeah. I'm telling you, dude. Ever since I fucking put this back up, everything's been kind of fucking with me,
Oh, really?
dude. Yeah, his thing or mics or headphones.
Motherfuckers just don't want to see you succeed,
I
dog.
don't know.
Fuck.
And dude, the funny thing is, like, I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not trying to get rich off this.
Right.
I'm trying to get well off. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to get like comfortable, not
Right.
even well off, just comfortable. So like maybe 100 a year. And that's like not asking for shit, really.
Right.
Honestly,
100,000.
yeah.
Yeah. No, that'd be lit.
If I can make $1,000 a month, which is $12,000 a year, I'd be the happy. I'd like, you guys want to do this every day?
Right. Seriously.
For real, yeah.
And not only that, if we start getting like sponsors or wherever, I'm literally gonna. And they're like, oh yeah, we'll give you like a, I don't know, a $5,000 deal or whatever. I'm gonna like make it 10, and I'll give away 5.
Right.
I wish we were like lucky, like Joe Rogan. Like I've been listening to his early shit. Like I said, he like his first sponsor is a pocket pussy. Could you imagine if
Oh,
was,
yeah.
like, sponsored this pocket pussy?
I
for
would
us?
do it.
Right.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'd fucking hang that shit up.
Right. Just put a
Yeah,
whole
and the
shelf
thing
of
is,
Every
pocket
time we're taking
pussies.
shots, I'll wiggle it.
Take
Well-
shots out of one, dude.
Yeah.
Get a fresh one in
Every
and just start
time you
taking
have a
shots
guest
out of
come
it.
over and be like, "Here, check this out, dude. Like, we didn't fuck this one. This one's the display one.
Yeah.
Check this motherfucker out." And have your guest like play with it for a second and put it back up there. You know what I mean?
He's like,
Yeah. Wah, wah,
exactly.
wah.
No, exactly though. People find that shit hilarious, man.
No.
It would be lit,
that'd
dude.
be funny.
That'd be so sick.
I do want to talk about something though.
What?
What do you guys fucking think of the Liver King?
That dude's a chump.
I am starting to like him.
I don't like him at all.
At first I was like, yeah, you're not natty, and I still don't think he's natty.
No, he's
I still
not
don't
at
think
all.
he's natty, but
He's
Dude.
not a what?
natural.
He's
Oh.
definitely taking some steroids.
And I don't think his supplements are legit either. That's dude, like you see, this motherfucker's flying around on a private jet and just this fucking multi-millionaire, off of supplements.
No, he has like. So like he's always kind of been like
Well off.
kind of well off, but they put themselves in debt a lot. So they're like, I think they were both dentists, or she was his wife, and then they bought like a dentist firm,
Mm-hmm.
and then like whatever that is, like I'm guessing it's just like where other people work and they whatever, you know.
Right.
And they were like $8 million in debt, and then their kids whatnot got sick and kept on getting sick, so they changed their whole diet. And then I think he just found something that realistically I do think he's trying to help people. Like he's like, yeah, my kids were sick.
I never heard that story.
I did.
That's
yeah.
like his story.
That's why he doesn't
they-
use like deodorant. He doesn't sleep with Wi-Fi in his room because all that shit
I
contributes to
think
making
he
you
just
sick.
made it very. He went very excessive with it.
Mhm.
Extreme.
But extreme, and his main thing was like eating. He's like, we were eating bread, we're eating this, we're eating that. My kids were going to the hospital like every day for like asthma, and they're like constantly getting sick. And the doctors kept on telling him like, this is not going to get better, but you're going to keep on having to do it. And he's like, fuck this. And then one day don't knock that one over.
Well, okay, but I was literally just sitting here, bro.
I know, I'm telling you this. They're trying to fuck me right now.
And
I
I think they're trying to fuck me, bro. What do you mean, you?
Turn around. And then one day he was like, fuck it, we're going to change our diet. And then changed their diet, and like their kids got better and healthier. Just throw that here.
God damn it.
I just think it's suspicious that there's like that there's no pictures of like Liver
Oh,
King.
turned it up way loud.
Oh shit.
It's so loud.
There's no pictures of Liver King, like at all that I've seen on the internet.
Pre-yoked?
Pre-yoked. It's just all pictures of him just fucking
There's
built like
a
a brick
picture of
shit
him
house.
when he's 15,
Okay,
and the
but
motherfucker,
even then was stacked.
he had big boobs.
What the
Like, I wouldn't say he's like, he didn't have a six pack.
Mm-hmm.
He had small legs, but he had like
Pecs.
pecs like a motherfucker. He said he's been working out since he's 8, which is hard to believe because I've never met not one motherfucker. I've never met.
Right, that's
Yeah.
little Hercules type
I've
shit.
never met
Fuck,
anyone.
dude, he
who's
doesn't
been-
even work out anymore.
No,
I've never met anyone that worked out since they were 8.
Right.
And I met a lot of motherfuckers in the gym.
yeah.
Like from here to North
Bet you
Dakota,
Lucas Huggins,
Portland.
dude. Oh shit, my bad.
No, I don't think he was 8.
Dude, well, his dad, like,
His
they have like
dad-
a private gym at home and shit. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
But he was never like extreme.
It's-
Because I remember him in
Right.
dude,
middle
that whole
school.
family's extreme about exercise. What the fuck do you mean?
You guys want
bro?
a shot or anything?
No.
No, I'm alright for now.
Wow.
Wow.
But no, I'm starting to like him. I think he is trying to make because the only thing he's ever trying to sell is his diet, which he
Right.
doesn't even sell. He's not like, hey, I got meat, buy it for me. He gives
He
you
said
like,
he doesn't sell meat. He sells his fucking primal.
yeah, but he
fucking-
goes, if you don't
Are
want
you
it,
primal?
he goes, if you don't want to go out and hunt and get your shit because people are lazy, then go to your local meat market. If you don't want to do that, make a call to these 2 people. This is where I get my shit. If you're like kind of near me, and if you don't want to do that, here's this. And he's, if you don't want to do that, then I don't fucking know what to do.
Right.
He's like, everyone's just lazy. He's not really trying to like, yeah, he's trying to sell his shit, obviously, like,
It's all an image.
but dude, I'm telling you, there's something about him I like.
I don't know. I just his
I
I would
attitude.
love to have him
His
sit, and
peckies.
he's been on every podcast now,
Right.
like literally every pod, other than Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
He's been on Bert. Bert announced that on Joe Rogan like 2 days ago. He's been on fucking Impulsive.
Nelk
He's been on
Boys.
Nelk Boys. He's been on I think he was on Money Makes You Happy. Or
He was also on that one weird one where it's like that one guy just asks weird questions.
Oh,
about
and the
fat
dude eats
guys.
ice cream?
Yeah.
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 I don't know if that's a podcast or not, but
Fucking close enough.
Yeah.
that reminds me of like Hot Wings. I don't,
It kind of more of like an interview than a
Yeah.
podcast.
or like goofy thing. He's been on like, dude, I constantly see him. He's like the fucking Andrew Tate now. You see him
Oh my
on
God.
everything,
Yeah,
everywhere.
Andrew
I
Tate.
love Andrew Tate.
Top
Of course
fucking
you
G.
do.
Top
Of
fucking
fucking
G.
course you do.
I think he's fucking cool. I think he's like,
He's too much. He's too much. Like the shit he says, like half the time, he doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about, and he's just like rambling on, thinking he's just like
he's
is
pretty
making
smart.
this. Like he's smart on some stuff. Don't get me wrong, but like this dude acts like he's the just highest educated fucking smartest dude around, and he just knows how the world works. Like, dude, no, just stop it.
But he's trying.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. The he's successful for sure. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like how he like comes, like how he portrays himself. He portrays himself as I'm better than all you.
What color is your Bugatti?
Yeah, what color is your Bugatti?
Yeah, I do see that, and I don't like that with people. But dude, if you're on the internet, he was just trying to get his name out, and he did. He
Right.
was the most fucking searched person on Google and TikTok and Instagram probably for like 6 months.
Well, it's like look at Conor McGregor. Like the people didn't necessarily like him because he could just fucking rock motherfucker shit. It was because he like came in there and talked a lot of shit and just like said some very controversial things that like most people wouldn't say. And that's exactly what Andrew Tate is. He just gets in there and says shit that like most people are too afraid to say.
And some things he's actually like pretty on point with.
Right? Yeah.
And he's
for
not
sure.
like, he doesn't hate women. He just said there's a place.
No.
There's a place for him and there's a place for us. Like,
Right.
that's how it's fucking is. And it really is. It's like, I mean, yeah, they can go in our place sometimes. We can go in their place sometimes, but
Right.
it's been like that since day one.
I think he does spit some cold hard facts that people don't like, which I think that's awesome. I just don't like how, like I said, how he thinks he's the top G. He's the fucking
I could knock him out.
nobody's better. Oh,
Dude, he's a fucking
the
world champ
menace
kickboxer.
versus the fucking
No, he's
top
not.
G. Yeah, he is.
He
Yeah,
was like
he's
15
Yeah.
world time champ
Yeah.
kickboxer.
No,
That's what he came off of. Yeah.
I
yeah.
never saw that.
Bro, I watched this fucking thing there's
I'd
a
still knock him out.
Oh shit.
there's a dark dude talking to him. He's like, "You can't knock me out." He's like, "How are you gonna do it?" He's like, "I'm gonna punch you." And he's like, starts like moving like this.
They're right.
And he's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "You can't punch this." He goes, "Put your gloves on, motherfucker." So he put gloves on, and his brother's videotaping. He's like, "Just move back and forth, and he'll try to hit you in the middle and won't hit you." And the guy went to swing and takes like dink,
Just
and
drops him.
dropped him. I was
Oh
like, damn.
fuck.
And I'm not saying like he's never lost because he has lost. And
Right.
He's done mixed martial arts. I think he had 4 fights and won 3. But he's a world class kickboxer.
So
What?
this is kind of off topic, but still kind of in the fighting like group of things. Do you guys know that Herb Dean, the ref or whatever, had a
Yeah.
fucking MMA fight?
Yeah.
Dude, I saw that. I was like, oh, I was like, no fucking way, dude. Herb
I
Dean
heard he
throws
fought
down.
a couple.
Isn't he the dark with the long hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I'm
braids
pretty
or
sure
whatever.
he got kicked out of the UFC.
Oh, what?
Like
Nuh-uh.
he's not allowed to ref no more.
What? Because he
was
made like a
just
bad
reffing
call or
recently.
something?
Huh?
He just reffed recently.
I think, yeah, maybe. Because I don't think Dana White picks his refs. It's like the...
It's the commission.
Do they even
Commission?
have Big Dan anymore?
No, he retired.
Oh, okay. I was like, fuck.
But yeah, I heard that's like Dana hates him.
Right.
Like
Well,
that's...
he does have a lot of controversy behind him now. People believe that he calls fights too soon.
Oh, yeah,
He doesn't
yeah.
want people to get hurt, dude. That's understandable. Like, you don't want someone to have brain damage.
Well, it's
or
kind of on
whatever.
him. I mean, if somebody fucking comes out and they're like brain dead because he let it go
Yeah.
too far, that's on him. He has to live with that.
I think you would rather just call it sooner than have to live with something the rest of your... I mean, I don't know if you have to live with that the rest of your life either. Like, oh, he could have came back and won, but...
Right. You hand me another one of those Jack Daniels.
UFC is pretty fucking, like, you kind of know when someone's done. You're like, okay, yeah.
Right. Yeah, you can tell when they're at the fucking...
Because it's not like you get knocked down and you have a chance to get up. No, that motherfucker's going to get on top of you.
Right.
And he's going to fuck you up more. So it's like...
In a way, that's more healthy, though, than the 10 count in boxing. The 10 count is dangerous.
Right.
Why?
Because you can be knocked out, stand back up, recuperate, and then
Yeah,
fight.
And
but
then still
you
be
can
getting
be
fucked
like,
up and half knocked out.
Mike Fury. Get knocked cold.
Tyson Fury?
Or Tyson, sorry, yeah.
That's Mike Fury.
Dude, I was
All right,
thinking,
wait.
I was thinking
There's
Tyson,
Tommy Fury.
and I thought
then
Mike, and I'm like, oh, it's Mike Fury.
Right.
Yeah, Tyson Fury. Yeah, dude, he got knocked cold, and then got up at like 9 or 8 or 9, and fucked the dude up.
That shit's crazy.
Dude,
Yeah,
he's
I'm not saying
undefeated.
you can't win like that, but like I'm saying, like that's so bad for your brain.
Oh,
Bro.
I'm sure. I mean, it's all
To
bad
get
for
knocked out cold, stand up, come back, and then get punched more in the face
Right.
It's funny because you hear more people getting like CT and shit,
in
or
boxing.
or in football.
Oh yeah.
Well,
'cause,
I mean, think about it. They're running at fucking 18 miles an hour head to head direct impact. Both dudes are like 350.
Bro, people
I've heard
punch
CTE
at like what?
can lead to like Parkinson's.
Well, dude, there was a football
Or
player
no,
that
Luke Erickson, sorry.
there's a football player over east somewhere that he killed like 6 people because of his CTE. Like it fucked with his head so much he just went on a rampage.
Well, it's becoming a thing where the court will recognize it. So, like, they'll basically, like, I don't want to say put it off, like, oh, he didn't really mean to do this, but they'll, like, put him in
It's
a
a
mental...
mental-
it's
Right,
It's a
yeah.
mental problem.
Yeah,
So, like, he won't, like...
guilty by insanity or some shit like that.
Yeah.
or
Instead of going to
innocent.
prison, he goes to a mental asylum.
Right.
Asylum.
Which
Bro,
I
have
don't
you-
know if it's better, but...
No. Have you guys seen the mental institution that's here in Oregon? They've made movies about that shit. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It's got
Oh, the
Jack
one where
Nicholson.
they fucking like sew their eyes shut and shit.
No.
Well, I know they used to do that in Oregon. Though.
Well, here in Oregon, it's in Salem, the capital, and it's like this massive complex that's been there since like the 1800s. And they used to like electrocute people, and they did like lobotomies where they like cut into your skull and like take out part of your brain.
Bro, you can only... I still think that shit still is around, but they just don't, like...
It is. It's
It's
just
not
covered
like-
up.
Not even covered up. They just don't, like... It's not so massive. They do it on one person, like, oh, that didn't work, so let's figure out why.
Right.
Back then, it's like, we don't know why that worked. Let's see if we can do something different.
Yeah. Let's do it again 5 more times. Maybe that'll work.
Yeah.
Like fuck.
Maybe it
dude.
just didn't work on
Slightly
him.
2 inches to the left. I need to be fucking.
Well, and it's dude, it's fucked. I looked at a couple of the stories, and like back in the day, if like your family just fucking hated your guts and like didn't like you, they'd all like band together and be like, they're fucking insane, lock them up, like put them in the fucking loony bin, and literally like you could be just a normal person, you're just a fucking prick, and your family's just like, fuck this guy, let's fucking say he's insane. and the police would come get you and just throw you in a fucking insane asylum.
Bro,
Like,
would happen.
you're just some random dude. Like, you're just an asshole. You're just a prick. You hate your fucking family, and all of a sudden you're like in a straitjacket in a padded room, like, like fucking freaking out. Yeah, exactly. You're
dude,
rocking
back in
and
the
shit.
day, they used to fucking, if your kid came out like challenge or anything,
Right.
just take him in the woods and
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what my dad.
Viking age
Not even
stuff.
kill him, they just let him loose. Like,
Right.
Go.
Yeah.
Well,
see you
they
later,
die
buddy.
for sure.
That's
Oh,
what,
yeah.
That's what my dad thinks Bigfoot is.
Nah.
A bunch of kids that just got left out there and
He
just
said if
fucking.
Bigfoot. He said if Bigfoot is real, it's an old challenge kid that's been living on. I'm like, dude, do you know how fucking dumb that sounds?
It's fucking Sloth from the Goonies. Hey, you
Yeah.
guys!
We're all drunk driving. We're all getting drunk driving through the woods, and he's talking. And I'm like, you know how stupid that sounds? He's like, what? I'm like, how the fuck is this kid going? He's gonna be eating grass or something?
Right. He's gonna turn into a fucking bear.
Yeah, like not even that. Like, how the fuck is he gonna realize that? Oh, I can catch this
Especially
animal
Right.
and then kill it.
Especially
Yeah,
if it was put
and
out there
skin
at,
it.
like an infant age. Like there's just no.
No
fucking
way.
Oh no, it's left there, and then it's gonna get eaten by fucking wolves or coyotes.
Yeah, even
Or
almost
foxes,
immediately.
too.
Even a fox would fuck
Yeah,
a
fox
baby
would.
up.
Oh, dude, for sure. Foxes
Fucking
get pretty
100%, dude.
decently big. Did you guys see that video I posted of the eyes that I saw?
Yeah, I
you
did.
showed me at the
Bro, yeah,
soccer
yeah.
practice.
So
or
I'm
game.
pretty sure I didn't. I agree with one of the comments. Skinwalker for sure.
Dude, tons of people have said that. It's up to 20,000 views on Instagram.
Dude,
Those
I
are
hate that
definitely
you get
2
so
eyes.
many views on your shit.
I know, dude. It's fucking
Your
insane.
TikTok
I
had
was
like
just
300.
crying about it a month ago.
Fuck you. I was.
Yeah,
though.
I seen that.
I was all down and
I
dirty.
really
and
wanted
just,
to message you, but I was like,
He'll get through
yeah.
it. I did, though. I mean,
He'll post again in a week.
right. I always do. I just get flustered because I don't get the likes and shit that I want. And it's just like, it gets to me, yo.
You're doing good for a fucking dude fucking doing it.
Right. Just a stay at home dad
Have
just
your shit
randomly
up there.
posting. Oh, yeah.
I'm
you
trying.
do.
I'm trying.
I fucking can't.
I gave
believe
you a
it's
shout
over.
out in my fight, bro. Fuck.
Yeah. I forgot about
I
that,
meant
dude.
to say the podcast and totally forgot. I felt bad.
I had a
Well, I
girl.
reminded you right before, too. It was the thing.
I was walking out of Jackson's, and there was a girl out there. I don't want to say her name, but I know her. And yeah, she's like, "Hey," I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Going to the Gorge for a festival. I can't remember which one it was. The
Oasis,
Some
dude.
EDM festival or whatever.
yeah, something like that." And I'm like, "Oh, sweet." She's like, "You have any cards? I can pass them out." Dude, I gave her like 100 cards.
Oh, nuh-uh.
Yeah, and she came back. She's like, "I gave them all away." I'm like,
Oh,
"Dope."
fuck.
I
Hell
wonder
yeah.
If we shot up, dude. I haven't looked at our fucking YouTube. In
Oh,
forever.
it's
One
we're
of
like
them's a- 65
views or 65 followers now.
Yeah, I'm not really. Yes, I haven't looked at followers, but we have like 700 and something views on one video.
Yeah,
And
on that
700
first.
Is that
another
the
one.
first one?
Yeah, it's at like
Last I checked, it was
778 or
It's
It's
something.
funny how that works though. 700 people looked. We got 60, like 9 or 8 followers or whatever you want to
Right.
call it.
Well, it's you got to look at the analytics because that's all people just like randomly searched up something about drinking and then our podcast fucking popped up.
Maybe. Dude, I did that with Zach's phone right when we started. I was like, hey, just look up "Don't Mind." And
It
we
pops
popped
up. It's the first thing.
because we're kind of out there with our name. Like
Yeah.
no one has even anything close really.
No, not at all. That's where we fucking like have it made because nobody else is gonna come up with this fucking name.
Fuck no. And I got
Like-
LLC, so they can't.
Exactly. Yeah.
At least they
Well-
can't make a brand out of it.
You need to get it like copyrighted.
That's
Holy shit.
monthly
Cole
cost.
Howder's shot
Oh,
up,
is
dude.
it?
Cole's is at 611.
Oh, what?
Yeah, his parents like
Damn.
followed us and shit from that one.
Yeah,
Oh, did
the
they?
top one has.
I want him back
741.
on.
Dude.
I've
saw him the
I've
other
hit him
day.
up a couple times and he like he doesn't seem hesitant. He just seems like he's got a lot of shit going on.
Kira seen him at Paisanos, and apparently he was drinking.
Oh wow.
he's
Because that was the
drinking
first thing I asked him. Like, is he
Is he
drinking?
drinking again? Right.
And she's like, I think he ordered a beer. I'm like, sweet. And he's like, he's saying that he wants to come back on.
Well, he's
Dude, not
been
a
guiding.
single one
So.
is under 100. They're all over 100.
Yeah.
'Cause one of them has to hit 1,000. I'll be kind of happy.
Our lowest
Well-
one, it looks like, is 102.
Well, no, is once we hit 1,000 followers, that's what that we need to focus on followers because once you hit 1,000, that's when
plaque.
you monetize.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you can
He's
start.
the first plaque, too.
No, not at 1,000.
Oh, I
No.
thought it was the bronze one.
It's like
No.
100,000 probably.
Yeah, I think it is 100,000 is the first one, and then it's like 500,000, then it's 1,000,000, and then yeah. But no. We should do like a fucking I think we should do a giveaway. I think that
thought
would
about
be
it, but I don't know what I'd give away.
like alcohol themed stuff, like a decanter for some like whiskey, and like some of those fucking metal ice cubes that you can put in a whiskey
yeah,
glass
yeah,
to keep
yeah.
your shit cool.
The-
Just alcohol related
The
shit.
1,000. I don't know if you can keep track of like which follower which follower's which. Like 1,000 follower. I'm not sure if you can actually.
Oh, see who followed at the 1,000th.
But I would give out $100 Macallan bottle
Right.
for the 1,000 volume.
Well, and the other
follower.
thing too is like you could give out like a fucking beer bong with like fucking a sticker with our fucking podcast name
I thought
on
about
there.
making those.
I think those would sell
Oh yeah.
for sure, along with merch,
People
beer
love beer
bongs,
bongs.
merch.
If I did that, though, I'd buy them in like bulks. I'd get like 150 for like $100 or whatever it would be. and
Right.
then sell them for $10 or something.
Well, shit, guys, fucking winter's coming up, man. We should be able to start podcasting a lot more now here.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, summer's fucking gone. I mean, it's fall now, so I mean, we should be able to fucking get in here and podcast a little bit more
Wednesdays
now.
would be better for me for sure.
Tuesdays or Wednesdays are perfect for me.
Yeah, that's
that's
when he
that's
can
what
do
works
it.
for me.
It doesn't really matter
And-
for me.
I
like-
don't have class Wednesdays, so
Well, we
if
don't
I
have to
came
fucking-
here right after work or some shit.
We don't have to fucking podcast for 3 hours or whatever. We can always
Yeah,
just
no,
pop
I
in
would
here.
like to-
ones.
Oh, I do too. Don't get me wrong. I love to podcast for a long time, but
Well,
if we
statistically, 2 hours is about to cut off.
For the viewing.
yeah,
right, yeah,
standpoint.
3 hours, people would tend to kind of fall off and stop listening
And-
towards that. Like,
I don't want to
portion.
be that guy, but I would like to be probably calling at wraps around 9,
I don't even know what time it is.
8:22,
pussy. No, I'm just kidding. No.
8:22 right now.
No, I've been
It'll be
looking at
like
this
an
for an
hour or
hour.
something.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, okay.
So you guys ready for World War III? You excited?
Uh-huh.
Why do you say that?
Because bro, this shit's
He's
fucking.
probably, he doesn't know probably what's going on.
Oh, dude,
I
it's
haven't
it's
prepared
shit's going
attention.
crazy left and right. Always that
Yeah,
shit.
dude, Putin's threatening us. We're threatening him.
Mm-hmm.
But he did come out and say he doesn't want to. He said he wants to calm shit down.
I would hope so.
What's his name? I think the guy off of. Fuck, what band is he on? I really want to say Red Hot Chili Peppers, but I doubt it.
Oh, I think you're talking about.
It's on Joe Rogan.
It's fuck. Sergey Tankin from System of the Down. Is that who you're talking about?
I don't
Because
know,
he's like a big person who tries to like stop war and shit.
He's on Joe Rogan's podcast. I know he's
Hmm.
from a band, but dude, he's very like clearly.
Not
beer?
Jack Daniels, yeah.
Jameson.
No, Jack Daniels.
He's really clearly spoken, and he's from like England. But dude, he's like the funny thing about this whole thing is like they're all in.
Is this twist up?
They're all in.
Ow.
They're
You
all,
might have to use like your shirt because it is tough.
all the
like,
nations
fucking
were like
killed your hand.
talking and shit, and he's like, you have America coming up going, yeah, if you want to fucking like threaten us, then we'll threaten you, and then you have Russia coming up going, yeah, well, guess what, we're real about this, and then China walks up and goes, I think all parties should just
Step back.
step back and calm down and stop
Right.
talking.
But see, China is the thing about China. Everybody's like, oh wow, China's actually like being the light of like peace for once.
China's
No,
on Russia's
they're not.
side, dude.
China plays the long game.
Yeah,
they're like,
all
everybody
about
calm down. Let's just steal your intellectual data for the next 10 years, so we have everything that you could possibly have weapon wise. Then we'll kick your guys' ass and go to war. That's literally their plan. They steal like every other country's intellectual data.
Dude, not only that, you'd think that they're just gonna, like, if I was China, I'd be like, yeah, yo, Russia, they're talking shit, and I'm like, hey, yo, America, they're talking shit. You should probably do something.
Right? Try to pit them
Then
against
have us
each other.
fucking kill each other, and then they're like, okay, let's take over these guys real quick.
But see, the problem with it is China doesn't want anything to happen to us as like America as a whole because their GDP or whatever is literally comprised like 90% of it is comprised from us. Like we purchase the most shit from
Oh,
China
yeah.
out of anywhere.
I think we purchase the most shit from everyone than their own fucking place.
Oh, dude, our economy is a fucking ferocious monster. We consume like no fucking other. It's insane.
Yeah, but we spend too much money to print it, so we're fucking ourselves.
Well, dude, shit's about to get real sad. Like, expect to pay a lot more for gas here soon because OPEC just decided that they're going to start draining 200 million gallons of oil each day for some fucking reason. Which,
Drain it where?
I don't know, just wherever they want to drain
like, put it somewhere.
it. No,
Just, like,
not
pour it
storing
out?
it, just fucking just letting it go.
Well, North Dakota, they just put that shit in the grass.
Oh, yeah.
They just let it flow because that's where it came from, so it's eventually going to sink back down. But
Well, there's places where it literally can just fucking flow up from random places in the ground, just like endlessly. Oh, I mean, I don't know about endlessly.
it's called forget what it's called, but you ever seen
An oil derrick.
no, you ever seen There Will Be Blood?
Yeah, those oil derricks.
Uh-huh.
Dude, that shit is
That's
fucking
a
crazy.
great movie.
I'm gonna drink your milkshake.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Dude, you should watch. It's kind of long, but
And it starts off
so
slow.
fucking good.
It starts off so slow. You're gonna be like, "Fuck this."
It's basically
shit.
about like I'm not, probably not the first person that's like, oh, we can get money off this, but it's the first like billionaire back in like 18 whatever that
yeah.
is an oil person.
He's the first oil baron.
and he literally like just fucking murks people's lands and like fucks with like Christians and shit.
yeah.
He brings
whole
his-
communities.
His buddy at first was like helping him, and then he died because a thing fell on his head.
Oh,
And he's
shit.
like right next to him, and they had like their baby in the crib right there.
Oh yeah.
So he brought this kid along, and then the kid got on top of a roof, and the thing blew up, and like he lost his hearing. So he brought this deaf kid around to like
His son or whatever.
to
the
like
fuck
help
he
him
was.
sell. So he's like, "Oh, me and my kid are just trying to make a living out here, and we're trying to
Right.
get your oil." And they're like, "Oh, you're a family guy, okay." And then like the kid's like, "Okay, fuck you, dude." Like when he gets old, he's like, "I fucking hate you. You treat me like shit," and then leaves.
The deaf kid?
Well, and see the
Was
guy
that his
who's
son the whole time?
well, no, it's not the deaf kid who tries to fuck him over. It's they
No,
go to a
it's
certain
the
community.
Christian guy.
Yeah, the
He doesn't really try
preacher's
to
kid.
fuck him over. He's just like, "Bro, you owe me." He's like, "Fuck you."
Right. Yeah, I don't know you shit.
Yeah.
Well, and he was lying to people too. He would come onto their property. He'd be like, "You only got a small amount of oil here," and then he would like buy the property from him. Be like, "You're not going to make much. You'd make more if I just buy it from you outright." And then he'd buy it, and all of a sudden there's like oil derricks everywhere, just pumping fucking hundreds of gallons of oil every minute.
Is
Dude,
it oil decker? Or whatever?
Yeah, it's that thing
Yeah.
that like, and it just keeps pumping.
And then like at the end, this Christian kid, which is like rich at the time, he comes to like, dude, he has like a bowling alley in his fucking house.
Yeah,
Like this oil dude has a
a
bowling.
long ass time.
I'm talking
goes
about
by.
yeah. That's like something. That was probably like the most classiest thing back then.
Right.
And he's like sleeping on it, passed out drunk, and the kid like wakes him up and like drinks his whiskey, and the guy's like eating a steak, drinking water, like chugging his water down because he's so fucking drunk. But yeah, he ends up killing the kid. He's like, "Yeah, fuck you, woke me up."
Right. That movie is nuts, dude.
Because the kid was like a prick, but the guy was a bigger dick.
Right. He was more evil. It's the main actor is you might not know who this is, but Daniel Day-Lewis. He's the guy in Gangs of New York who's got the like eagle as the eye.
Which is
He's
a
the
long
native.
fucking
That's a
movie
great
too,
movie.
but that's a good movie.
What, Gangs of New
Great
York?
movie.
It's a long movie.
Dude, one of my all-time
Have
favorites.
you guys
for
seen
sure.
threw me
Peaky
off.
Blinders?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh my!
I
God.
I
love
still haven't
that
finished
show.
it yet. Don't spoil it.
I not just, but like a month ago, when I got Wi-Fi, so like 2 months ago, I got Wi-Fi, and Zach's been talking about the show for like ever.
Right. And you finally got to watch it.
Well, yeah, and I got to watch the whole thing, binge watch the entire
Oh,
thing
fuck.
you know it's already all out. But yeah, that's my favorite series probably, other than
Right.
Breaking Bad. I love Breaking Bad.
No fighting. No fucking fighting. I love that series. It's so good.
Dude, it's so good.
Right.
Because you're like, oh, this is what's going to happen, and all of a sudden, fucking, he has like 3 plans already done.
Dude, every time
Right.
he comes across the enemy, he already has like 4 plans.
Yeah, and he wins.
Yeah, I'm on the Black Hand season right now.
You need it. That's a good season.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good season.
I'm obsessed with Altered Carbon. That's my shit.
Or season.
Even though I've already finished
Art.
it.
I think we talked about this.
Mhm.
I watched, some of it.
It's short. It's really good. It's just super short.
Trying to think. There's another. You guys like cooking stuff?
Mm-hmm.
A little
There's
bit.
like
Yeah.
I think it's on Netflix called The Bear.
Oh no, it's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu.
It's like from Schmidt or not Schmidt. Why the fuck did I say that? You ever watch Shameless?
The
Yeah.
older brother.
Yeah, fucking Lip.
Oh yeah. I've seen previews for
It's
that.
like
pretty
it's
good.
like not like a normal cooking channel show.
It's like a
a
gritty-
reality. They're not a reality. It's like a sitcom about like a real life chef.
right, a
basically.
realistic sitcom.
Yeah,
Right.
about a
It's
chef.
pretty good. And then there's on Amazon Prime. There's a show called
The Boys.
Sprung,
Hmm.
and it's with the guy off of Raising Hope and the mom, but the guy they're not like together.
Like the guy that like raises hope. He's
I think it's Raising Hope.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
well,
like the
which
baby,
character?
the dad and the mom.
Like the older ones or the younger?
Yeah, the older one. So
Like
the
Virginia and
dad, the
Bert?
grandpa and grandma. I guess you would say.
Virginia and Bert.
Yeah, they're both in it, but they're not together. It's like they get out of prison because of COVID, and then he's like, I don't know where to go, and then another guy who got out of prison is like, oh, give me that $40 that you have, and then you can stay with me. Anyways, it kind of turns into, it's pretty good. It's really short though. It's like 8 episodes. And I'm pretty sure that's the whole
thing.
I've been fucking binge watching everything.
Definitely don't watch Rings of Power. That shit is fucking disappointing.
I've been okay with
Is
it.
that
I haven't
the
been.
new?
Lord of the Rings show?
Yeah.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
It
I'm
is.
fully caught up right now.
I'm fully caught up too, and I'm just not with it.
Have you guys watched the new
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones thing?
No, I haven't.
House of the Dragon. I'm fully
Yeah.
caught up.
I haven't
so
had-
is
Oh
she.
shit!
I
No,
haven't
I
watched-
didn't watch Sunday's episode. I forgot.
I haven't watched any of them yet.
Yeah, I haven't either.
She watches it though.
I watch it. I just didn't watch the newest one
That
because I
shit's
forgot
good.
about it.
Yo, I need a fucking new I need a Western series. Like there used to be this
Watch
one.
Yellowstone then.
No.
I tried.
There used to be this one back in the day that came out in like 2008, where literally it was just it's called Deadwood.
Oh yeah.
Fucking motherfucker, you son of a bitch, you slut, fucking.
You know what show
Like-
you need to watch? You're a huge pirate guy.
Huh.
Fuck. Black Sails on Hulu. That show.
I haven't heard of that one.
dude. That show's sick.
You know what I
Black
watch?
Sails.
I'm pretty sure that's
Okay.
what it's called. Let me do some research.
You know what I watch every Thursday? Which is fucking stupid.
I probably
What?
watched the
She-Hulk?
Kardashians. Oh, I've
Oh,
kind of been
hell
into it.
no.
I've kind of been into it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm pissed they made She-Hulk way more sexier than that person actually looks. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna
Oh
say
yeah, I
it.
see what you're saying. I see what
I'm
you're
gonna
saying.
say it, dude.
I
She
kinda
twerks
thought
in
that
an
too.
episode 2, and I was like, I'd smash the Hulk, dude. Fuck,
Yeah,
right?
she's like
Hulk
she's
smash.
going on dates as She-Hulk.
Yeah, that one guy like dips as soon as he sees her normal.
Yeah, she
fucks
she goes
a
on
dude
like
as She-Hulk.
Oh, no.
She goes on like 7 dates and all of them are like weird dudes, and then one of them's like actually into her,
Right.
and then they go home. They're like starting to make out, and then she has to go like fight something. The warlock type person came with a portal and like grabbed her, and then she had to go fight real quick, and comes back and lands on him,
That's what it looks like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up.
and then they smash, and then they wake
And
up.
then they smash.
She's like normal self, just chilling.
Yeah, she wakes up, or he wakes up, and she's like making him breakfast as like her real self, and he's like, I gotta go.
He's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wow.
It's not bad. It's pretty interesting because they bring back like a lot of things that kind of make sense.
Right.
Like first, like not the first Hulk, but like the second Hulk, I guess you would call him. So not like the first Hulk that was, I don't know who he
Oh,
was.
Lou
you're talking,
Ferrigno.
he's talking about the Abominable.
Yeah, the barn or the
Abominable.
you know when the
I
Hulk
can't say.
fought like the other
Did
Hulk.
you ever see the second Hulk movie where he fights like the big old?
Yeah.
And it's like that Russian British soldier guy gets like.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
he's in the.
It's
show
got
again.
He's in
Edward Norton plays the Hulk in that one you're talking about, I think.
Yeah, from Fight Club.
But
Yeah.
they bring him back. So like he's just like he's in prison, but then he gets out.
Yeah, but the She-Hulk is like his lawyer and gets him out.
Mm-hmm.
But don't spoil it, dude. I don't know if they fight
When-
yet. Don't
when-
spoil nothing.
Who?
The Abominable and Hulk and shit.
Would you fuck the She-Hulk?
I
Mhm.
would fuck the shit
Tom's
out
like,
of the
yeah, fuck
She-Hulk.
yeah. He's like, I'd
I
Hulk
would
smash.
fuck the shit out of that bitch.
I was trying to think of like her
She'd
picking
fuck
me
the
up.
shit
But
out of me, dude.
You think that
Yeah.
pussy's green or what?
I don't care.
Yeah, why does it matter?
I bet you it's tight.
I don't get a hand job. That'll be the most disappointing thing ever. You'd be like, fuck, man. Makes
Imagine
it
the
look tiny.
suction she got in her
No,
mouth.
she can
Oh,
control.
fucking suck
she
the
can
meat off
control
your
her
fucking
strength
body.
like crazy, dude. Like she doesn't break anything. She's not like the Hulk, really. She can.
She doesn't have to go through the phase where she has to control it.
She just is like.
She can just control. Like there's
She's
not
just
like there's not like two identities. There's
Right.
You know how like
Bruce
in the
and
Hulk
then
movies,
Hulk.
it's just like crazy.
Right.
Not, it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
her. She doesn't have
They
to.
call it Professor Hulk, where like he can talk and he's like
It's
Bruce
like
Banner, but
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type of thing, like you're saying for the other Hulks, and she's not like that. She could just control
yeah,
it whenever.
she's all her.
She's like
Right.
can just turn Hulk whenever.
Yeah. I'm always angry.
But the
Yeah.
way she became the Hulk is bullshit.
How'd she become the Hulk?
Because she
Oh,
got
yeah,
his
it is
blood
pretty
in her
gay.
vein. Like
Oh fuck, for
she
real?
was cut, and then they got in a car accident. She got cut, and he was bleeding, and like his blood dripped into her.
No.
Which
fuck.
isn't realistically how
Mm.
anything works.
No, not even.
Like your blood will pump that back
So to
out.
be the Hulk, you just gotta take some of his blood and inject it in yourself.
Right, like how easy would he be
Oh,
to
and they're
defeat?
cousins, so it's like, if a normal person got his blood on their blood, like their cut, they would have died. But she has like the same.
Oh
genes.
fuck! Whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Do you like Marvel?
Yeah, I love all.
So you know
Marvel
how
and
like
DC.
his arm was hurt for like forever.
After snapping, he
He,
used
like,
the
snapped?
gauntlet and it fucked
Right?
his
Yeah, he
arm
put the
up.
gauntlet on. Yeah, okay.
Well,
okay.
it fucked his arm up all the way up until
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk, and then apparently her blood helped him heal his arm because she's like stronger and better.
Right.
She's a better version.
I don't. Think
A lot
I'm
of it's
gonna watch
corny.
it.
A lot of
Yeah.
it's corny, but dude, it's a good story. It's a story.
My
Every
thing
Thursday,
is,
I'm like,
it's
oh, I might as
clear
well.
They're doing the whole woman thing. It's like the
Woman
woman
power.
era,
And it's only
just
like
you're
20 to
either
30
gonna
minutes
hate or
long.
be on the fucking ride. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the same thing with Ring of Power.
It's all inclusive.
Yeah. Well, and that main elf bitch that you're seeing right now is like the main elf bitch that's in love with Gandalf. So, in the original Lord of the Rings, you know the one that like white elf bitch that it's always talking to Gandalf and shit.
Yeah, that's
That's
Galadriel. Yeah,
That's the
Galadriel.
girl that's fucking doing all the shit right now.
Yeah, that's Galadriel or whatever.
I like the first episode where she's hunting for fucking what's this fuck?
Oh,
Simon? Sauron.
Sauron.
Yeah.
She fucking kills that.
Dude, I was
troll
so
or whatever.
confused when the boat was going off into the sun, and then they like
Oh, and
so they become a
Undying
star
Lands.
or whatever the fuck that is.
they become
like,
light, pure
yeah.
light.
she was like, "Nah, fuck you."
She's like,
dude."
"I said, hey, I ain't
That
becoming
guy
no
just,
light."
like puts his hand back and just vanishes in the light. She's like, "Fuck." That
Well, have you
shit."
heard the like theory that supposedly fucking Sauron is actually the Arendelle or whatever, the guy she meets on that boat?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's supposedly Sauron because he talks about he kind of like he makes like random little like comments that obviously kind of point to him being Sauron.
Damn, I didn't even catch on to that.
Yeah,
I'm
like
on my
something
phone
about
a
him
lot.
building an army and
Well, I thought he didn't want to go back to that where like all the orcs are right now because like he was running from it. You're talking about like the guy that's like the blacksmith that
he's
fucks up all the
that
dudes.
fucks up the dude. Yeah, and that's the
Yeah.
other thing is how in the fuck is he so bad?
He's a
Like,
bad motherfucker.
He fucks all these dudes up with his bare
And-
fucking
And
hands.
his blacksmith skills are on point.
Yeah, so that would mean he could potentially smith the rings. If he's the best, he proclaims
Well,
he's the best
fuck it,
blacksmith.
see, dude. I kind of like this show, dude. I'm about it.
I just don't like. It's not the same vibe.
I like
as,
the fucking.
It's
orcs.
good that they made it because it tells
The Battle
you
of the
story.
Watchtower
Right, yeah.
is super sick so far because like that's like that's where Frodo gets stabbed in the first movie. Is those watchtowers where they fight all the orcs with that elf?
when he gets stabbed by the troll.
No,
The
no,
mountain troll?
no, by those like the old ring holders. Like
Oh,
those-
the not the wraiths. The
I wanted to say race, but they're like the ghost guys.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
I know what
And
you're
they
talking about.
stab Frodo at the watchtower.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
So in that scene where he blows it all up and crumbles that fucking tower on top of all those fucking orcs,
Right.
like that's what caused that to look like that when Frodo.
Oh,
and them were all there.
so they kind of like throw it back so you can like tell
Yeah.
how that happened.
because that
from
was the
past.
watchtower, and
Right.
that's where they were.
I do like how they elaborate on things, and it kind of gives you more like insight into the
I
the
restarted
story.
the Lord of
But
the Rings movies just after I started watching. I was like, I gotta get re-caught up. And I fucking personally love Lord of the Rings, and I love the Hobbit movies even more. Like,
Oh,
I
dude,
fuck
for
with
sure.
that shit hard.
yeah,
What
a
about-
lot of people shit on the Hobbit movies. But I
Yeah,
thought they
dude,
were
a
all
lot
really
of people
good.
do shit on the Hobbit movies.
Yeah, they're like, it's not a Lord of the Rings movie.
They're
That's
like,
fucking
you could have
stupid."
done it too, and I'm
What
like,
about
I don't
Harry
give a
Potter?
fuck, dude. Harry Potter's banger.
Oh, that's the
Harry Potter
shit,
is not
bro.
a kids show, dude.
That is our generation's movie.
I know, but like we grew up as kids watching that shit. That shit is dark,
It's
demonic, and like.
PG-13, two of them.
Have you seen the new
dude, but-
ones?
Oh, I've seen them all.
Oh yeah, every
the new
single
ones,
one.
The new series that are coming out. Not series, but the,
What?
If it hasn't come out yet, then no, I haven't seen it, bro.
They can, not Harry Potter.
Oh, you're talking about the.
Oh,
yeah, I've
the
seen those too. The
Beasts.
Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, I don't
I
really.
liked them.
I didn't
Yeah,
really
I
care
liked them.
for it.
Yeah, I like them.
Bro, they're coming out with a fucking badass Harry Potter game.
Game, dude. That game's
Yo.
gonna be
That's
sick.
gonna be sick as fuck. But they
What is
delayed it.
Again,
It was supposed to be this like holiday
It's a good
season.
How do you play it? Like, what is it?
You're just in
It's
Hogwarts
like,
back
could
in
you
like
imagine
the 1800s.
like Bully, but like way
Yeah.
cooler.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, I wish they redid Bully.
Dude, they need to do a second one. I play that shit all the time.
They have a
the first
second
one.
one.
Well, it's just
I
the
have.
definitive edition. It's
And then
the
they have one when he goes to college.
No, they don't.
no, no. It's just a definitive edition where they added on like a couple more missions
I'm
and
pretty
shit.
sure there's more than one.
I think
No.
there might have been a different one, but it wasn't the same kid.
No, they just updated it and came out with it on Xbox because it was a PlayStation exclusive, and then they put it on Xbox and gave it like a scholarship edition is what they called it. Bully Scholarship Edition.
Dude, I always love beating those fucking prep kids on the beach
Right.
for their fucking little clubhouse.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And then all the boxing shit too. I fucking
Yeah.
always love boxing.
The
with
shitty thing is
people.
they can't make a game like that anymore because like
no, they can't.
with, like-
it's literally a kid GTA.
yeah, literally.
Quite
You're a
literally.
teenager and you're just fucking up other teenagers
Yeah,
the whole
dude.
time.
Yeah.
Adults, everybody.
Fucking stomping on fucking adults' feet and uppercutting
Yeah.
their fucking in the dick and running
The
off.
fucking gym teacher has you steal all the panties from the girls' fucking locker room and shit. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Dude, those classes are actually hard for my dumbass too.
Right, like the words, the
geometry
English one
ones
was
and
fucking
shit,
tough.
yeah.
That shit is
I'm
so
gonna have
funny.
to try to get that.
What?
Holy
Bully?
sick, dude! I have
Just
it on my
replay it.
Xbox.
Dude, just download a fucking, go on the internet and just pull up an emulator, a PlayStation 2 emulator,
use
and you can
Steam.
just play it on your fucking controller for free, straight off the internet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. All you need is an emulator. Just go on YouTube and start researching emulators. You can play anything.
Well, I
literally anything.
have like 3 different game like things. I can basically get any game, and I have Xbox thing on mine, so
Oh, the Xbox Cloud.
PC thing,
Game Pass, fucking
PC,
whatever.
Xbox
If you
thing.
had Game Pass, the Bully might be on it.
That's what
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I did see it somewhere, but I'm pretty sure they still it still costs money.
Yeah, I'm sure it
I think it was
does.
like
I
20
think I
bucks.
bought mine a while ago, but Bully is such an iconic game. dude.
It is.
Are you guys gonna get the new fucking Call of Duty 2?
No.
Oh,
The
yeah, I think.
remaster? I'm
Oh,
getting that
wait.
shit.
Wait. Call of Duty
Someone
2.
with her too.
Modern
Oh,
Warfare 2.
oh, it's not the
You
No,
know
it is the
remaster.
remaster. Yeah, 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 it is. I think I might get
I
it.
just don't know if I have time for that shit in my life anymore, man.
I know. I don't know if I really should either.
Oh, shut
Dude,
up.
no, you don't understand. I spent most of my fucking young adult, like most of my 20s, I was
Oh,
just a fat
well,
loser playing Xbox.
High school,
I
bro.
don't got time for that.
The last like 2 years of high
Yeah,
school and
dude,
shit.
so
Me and
from,
you
like-
getting out on Halo.
From
And,
like 10 to fucking 24, I was just a loser.
Dude,
that
I
played
love it.
games.
And moderation's like my favorite thing.
right. Joe Rogan's addicted to fucking video games, dude. He used to play Quake back when it
Quake,
was like
yeah.
first
Quake,
badass game.
The first Quake is his favorite, and Quake 3 was his other one.
Right.
He talks
What the
about
fuck is that?
It's an old PC, like, team deathmatch.
Have you guys tried to play PC?
No.
Oh, dude, it's difficult as fuck compared to
I
control.
was instantly like my first day. I was like, I'm buying
Nope.
a controller.
I don't blame you, bro. The whole like fucking having it all set up
Bro,
on the
I
keys.
literally my hand cramped.
Right.
Playing for like 30 minutes.
You have to get a good
Apparently
keyboard.
it's better, though. It's like more accurate.
You have more
I
control.
don't give a shit.
Dude, if you get Escape from Tarkov, you're gonna need a keyboard. You can't do
That
it on a
game would be
controller
sick. I'd come
Why?
over and play that.
because there's too many controls,
I don't even
too
think
many
you could
commands.
use a controller for that game.
Because you can like fucking corner peek
Dude,
walls
the
and
scroller
like
piece can make you lower and shorten your character.
yeah,
Like you can like.
peek corners up and down and
And you
like
have that game?
I don't have it. I've played it, but
Escape from Tarkov is the most intricate. There's no hit markers or anything.
no.
Yes.
And you take actual damage. Like when you pull up like the your menu screen or whatever, it shows your body, and you can have like a fucking broken arm and like not be able to use that arm and shit. Like it's fucking. I mean, it's a lot of it's outlandish bullshit that's not
There's
realistic,
no
but there
name
is a lot of
tag.
realism.
Like if you play with teammates, there's no name tag, so you have to be very verbal on where you're going, or you can get scared and shoot your teammate.
Yeah, literally.
No, yeah. Jillian said that's probably the hardest game there is.
It's pretty tough.
'Cause-
Wow, Dylan, you couldn't have waited 20 minutes?
The fuck no, I gotta go now, dog.
Fucking douchebag.
Theo Vaughn would say, ride in the bag, but I can't ride that bag. No fucking way.
What the fuck
No
is he
fucking
talking
way.
about?
Theo Vaughn,
Yeah, but riding the bag.
like your bladder.
Oh.
Oh.
You guys have to take a fucking shot with me.
I already did.
You didn't take a shot? Oh,
In the
you took.
beginning,
That wasn't a shot. That was a
Uh,
sip of
I took it like a shot. 'cause it
very
was awful.
fucking expensive good whiskey.
It was.
I was gonna.
rough for me.
I literally was thinking about buying you like a pretty good bottle. That's too expensive for my thing. But yeah, I was because I was at the liquor store getting this shit. I
Yeah,
bought this for you
$25
guys,
is
or I would have
really
bought
nice.
another bottle. Actually, no. My plan is for every week I'm gonna buy a different bottle. And I've just been drinking whiskey on the rocks. I'll have like one glass a night, maybe two, and then I'll go to bed. But yeah, my plan is to buy a whiskey bottle once a week, so I can just of different whiskey, so I can just have like a stack of whiskey sometime in my life.
That'd be sick.
Like I bought this like 2 days ago. I need to stop drinking it, so I just have it. And then this, I've had this since my birthday. I don't really like. Yeah, it's good and it's expensive, but honestly, dude,
That's like a special occasion drink.
I went to Zach's. I had to pick him up from his dad's because he's dropping his truck off, and then I had to take him to his house. So it's like 30 minutes from his house. So I kind of just picked him up on the way. And I had my bag of shit. And I was like, dude, I'm out doing this here. Because he always buys me expensive shit. And it pisses me off. So I'm like, okay, I'll outdo it.
That's how I feel about that gift card, you douche. You pissing me off. I didn't do nothing
$25.
for you.
So I bought a PlayStation controller for that, and it didn't work. So I had a PlayStation controller. I'm like, okay, that's $50. So I put that in a bag and went and bought him a $40 bottle, and then 2 cigars because we always smoke a cigar on our birthday, and then
I want to see Zach. It's been so long.
Oh, I know. I haven't seen him forever.
and he was just in town like a week ago,
Wow.
and then
Nice to hit us up, motherfucker.
Fuck.
and then 10 aluminum cups for beer. It was pretty cheap. And we're all in the car. I'm like, hey, your present's right there if you want to open it. Like, your birthday's tomorrow. I don't care if you open it right now. I really could care less, you know? And he's like
Right.
looking through it. He's like, oh shit, this is badass. This motherfucker, bro, I get to his house and he has my presents on his table. And it's quite literally 4 glass fucking whiskey cups. And I'm like, you motherfucker. My cherries, whiskey cherries, they're like,
Miniature cherries.
yeah,
or whatever.
miniature cherries.
Oh,
whatever. Dude,
maraschino cherries.
They're
So how
fucking
do you pronounce
expensive.
that fucking word?
They're
dude?
so
There's
good.
like 50 cherries and it costs like $20, I think it is.
Dude, it's just fucking cherries and like sugar.
Basically,
Yeah,
but
pretty much.
these are like the best you can buy. Like they're so fucking good.
Oh,
Like there is like different ones where it's just like a cheap
right.
and then a bottle and an ice cube, 2 ice cube things. So basically everything that comes, that's what we do every
Let me
day.
guess, you guys had an old fashioned.
Oh, dude, that's my favorite.
Yeah, I figured because of maraschino
my
cherry
favorite.
and orange.
Well, no, he didn't get.
Oh,
I didn't have bitters. I didn't have the no bitters, which is the main thing. And
yeah,
then
you gotta have
no.
bitters.
God damn it, what's it called? No fucking sugar and water. So you
Simple syrup.
Oh,
Simple
yeah,
syrup.
Simple
Mhm.
syrup, yeah.
And then so in oranges. I mean, I'm sure he had an orange there, but no, as soon as we got to Boise, we went straight to Albertsons and I started drinking and eating because I was so hungry. But dude, their
Albertsons off
Albertsons
of
there
State?
is so fucking sick, huh?
Is it the Albertsons off of State or Fairview?
It's right across the street from the village.
Oh, yeah, Fairview.
Yeah, Fairview. Dude, it's bigger than the Walmart that we have at LeGrand. It has a full bar, has like 4 restaurants. Dude, it's sick. And their bar is so fucking cool. Like, and
The
they're cheap,
Albertsons?
super cheap. Yeah.
Damn.
And you can walk around.
it's
with-
their corporate Albertsons. So it's all decked
there's
out.
only 2 in the United States. There's one here, or one in Idaho, and then one in Utah.
Right.
And
Utah, they don't even fucking drink over there.
dude,
Not everywhere.
it's a Mormon state, but they drink. And
Right,
everything there is lower percentage of volume of
yeah.
alcohol.
Right.
Yeah.
Pussies. No.
Yeah. It's funny because I used to hang out with someone that had a bunch of people from Utah, and they'd come over and start drinking like they can
Get
drink.
fucked up.
And dude, they would be so fucking drunk.
Oh yeah.
It's the funniest thing. But yeah, so like, I was super hungry on the way there, so we stopped by there. I got a burger, and dude, their shit's cheap. An old fashioned, which is in their well fucking whiskey is Bullet, which is like a $30 bottle.
Damn.
That's their well, and it's like a $7 fucking old fashioned. And then I got a burger and fries for $8.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
And
a
it's
fucking
good. It's a
deal.
good fucking burger. It's all their food is fucking good.
Right.
And
I'm so hungry, dude. you
and then
dickhead.
we went to his house and he had that shit on the table.
Yeah,
I'm like,
keep
you're
the
a
food in
fucking
his fridge.
faggot. And he's like, what? I'm like, dude, I tried to outdo you this year. I had like, I don't know, like $100 and something in your fucking thing, and your bottle alone costs $105. I'm like, you're such a douche.
Oh fuck.
He's like,
"You
oh no.
can't."
And then, dude, we're trying to leave Friday, and they're trying to get us to go to this concert. And I'm like looking at money. I bought like $1,000, and I spent basically all of it. I had like $200 by Friday. So in 2 days, I spent like basically
That's
$1,000.
what I did for my fight, dude. So fast.
Right. It
And
goes
then
too quick.
every time I go to Boise, I spend $1,000. I swear to God. And then, yeah, they're trying to get us to go to this concert. That sock right there is the brand. It's
Oh,
I
those
can't read
socks.
it.
Yeah, I can't see them.
it's like it's house music, so it's basically like dubstep, but not.
Right.
But it's his favorite fucking house music or band or whatever.
So you guys were just like rolling on Molly.
Well,
and
dude, he
fucking-
bought me fucking tickets. Bought me and Kiera both tickets, which at the time was the day, so it was only $30. But the bought us both fat cigar. Dude, it was stupid. I'm like, dude, I hate you.
You're like, you're a fucking
I love
dick.
the dude. Yeah, I mean, we were best friends, and nothing will ever change that. But dude,
Oh, we were best
I was
friends.
so
Josh.
mad I didn't outdo him.
Shit.
I was so mad. I was like, you're such a queer. I tried so hard to outdo you this year.
You're like, you bastard.
If I was fucking any richer, I would have outdone.
Right.
But no, yeah. And then I guess this happened since the last podcast. I went to a fucking comedian show for Tom Segura, which was kick ass. It was really good. And yeah, dude, I spent like $1,200 in 2 days then too. But dude, we went out. We got this badass motel for free because he had like points on his card. And then we went out to like tacos and a bunch of fucking cool bars and shit. And then we went to that comedian show. Left, went to like the coolest fucking night bar club thing.
Social lounge.
Dude, there was like a fucking mechanical bull.
Hell yeah.
He rode it, then I rode it, and I fucked my hands up on that rope though, dude. It literally, I had to put a water bottle in my hand for almost the rest of the night because it burnt.
Damn.
And then, yeah, I woke up and I swear to God, I gave a girl like $100 tip somewhere.
Oh, fuck.
I think I walked up and was like, "Hey, can we get like 3 shots?" and gave her $100.
And she kept
and
the change.
and I just walked away
Oh, fuck. Yeah, they ain't
because I woke
coming
up
back.
and like, "There's no fucking way I spent that much money." He's like, "Dude, you bought like 30 shots," and I was like, "Yeah, probably."
Yeah, probably.
Because I don't like drinking. Like, look at that. I don't really like drinking beer much. Dude, I'm like liquor, basically.
Right.
Liquor fueled.
Liquor fuel.
But yeah, I did. And then the next day we went to the fucking water park. Spent
Damn.
$1,200 in 2 days.
Damn.
It was dope though.
Fuck.
Every time I go there, it's always worth it.
Right. I was just up at Boise the other. Well, it was like a week or two ago. We went to the zoo that was there. Went to the zoo, and then there was like an aquarium we went to because it was the boys' birthdays. My oldest boy and my youngest. So we went up there, and the zoo was fucking lame.
Dude, the zoo up there is depressing.
It's super depressing. I'm like,
All
what the
zoos
fuck
are
is
depressing,
this?
Bros.
No,
Well, no,
Boise
this
Zoo is,
one's like
extremely-
extremely like all the animals just seem super like fucking just like no.
Yeah, drugged.
Well, like dude, the monkey they had, it was like one of those ones with the red ass. Like I don't know exactly.
baboon.
A baboon, yeah. He was literally just sitting there on a rock, and he like would not look in any direction. He would just sit there and just stare at one direction and just sit there.
Dude,
And I took pictures of him. And I'm like, damn, this dude's fucking impressed, man. He's going through it, bro.
there's
Like,
only
fuck.
one other zoo I've been to that's as depressing as Boise's. And it's fucking North... Might have been South Dakota at the time. Because we're driving to South Dakota and we stopped at a zoo. But it was a drive-through zoo. And dude,
A safari.
and I swear to God, every animal was like depressed,
dead.
asleep, half dead.
Right.
And we're talking about like cougars, wolves,
Right.
fucking bears.
Apex predators.
The only thing that was actually cool and collected was the buffalo, which is
Woo!
it's a cow.
Right,
there, you
yeah,
know?
a cow with a bunch of hair and a little bit
Yeah.
bigger.
And then there's a cougar that fucking looked like, dude, I swear this cougar was like 300. It was huge because it was pregnant,
Oh,
but you could tell that she was like committing suicide type thing. I'm like,
Damn.
Jesus Christ! Like we went through and I took some pictures, obviously, but I was like, every animal here looks like they're fucking tranquilized for life.
right. They're just on some straight fucking Norcos or some shit. Just fucking...
Some fentanyl and shit.
Yeah, for real. Fentanyl fucking tranquilizer or some shit.
I think everyone should fucking do this for just a sit down, man.
What?
Podcast.
Oh, I know, for real. This feels good. I
I'm
needed
really
this.
surprised since we started. I haven't heard not one word of someone thinking about doing it. Other than Aiden. Aiden's like, yeah, we thought about doing that, but
Aiden.
Ling.
Oh, he was thinking about doing it?
Yeah, he said on the podcast, he's like, yeah, I don't know. He said a bunch of things like he want to be a comedian or like a rapper or whatever, you know. But it's all about talking and
Right.
because dude, that kid's so vocal. But yeah, he's like, Me and my brother thought about doing a podcast. I'm like, you should. I would help you. I'll
Right.
literally show you a list of stuff you can buy.
Right, yeah.
Because I got literally the best of the best. Other
Hook
than
them up
the
with like the
cameras,
starter kit list.
Really. Yeah. And if you can afford it, you can afford it. If not, I'll show you another list that is probably shitty. But hey,
Right, yeah.
Rent
can
out
afford-
the studio, dude.
I would.
$100 a day.
Only if I could watch, though.
You'd
Well,
have
what's the old school that's over on the far side of town?
to. North Baker?
Churchill.
Oh.
So the people that bought that, because they like changed it big time. Apparently they have like a full on recording studio with like a panel and like a booth and
Fuck them.
I know, right? But nobody
I
uses
wanted
it.
to do
Nobody
that
uses it.
so bad because I was moving to a house and I was going to make a fucking music studio.
You still could because nobody uses it.
Fuck no.
They just get random like blues
We should see
people
if we
from
can
out of
rent a
state.
space there.
We honestly should see if this starts making money. I would like to go like half and half on a commercial space with you so I can set up my studio shit for photography.
That'd be dope.
Because I need a space. I have a big ass backdrop and like a lighting setup now, and I can't do it just anywhere. It's got to be in a big, tall space.
The only thing about like the podcast thing is like if we went bigger, let's say we had like a warehouse or something stupid, like something just like a big block,
Right.
we'd have to like quite literally bring in like walls.
Oh yeah, we could.
Just for like the sound effect.
It wouldn't be too hard though to make wall
Like,
off
this
a
is-
little
dude,
portion.
Surprisingly, this is probably like honestly the best sound
Oh yeah, yeah.
environment you can be in right here.
Right, because you have this wall right here, like the sound. It's cut off
Constantly
in certain spots.
back.
Well,
Instead
it's,
of just going out and then echoing back later.
Right.
It's like instantaneously.
there's a lot of breakup to
And
it.
honestly, it could be better, but oh fuck.
I think honestly, one of the podcasts that we've done that I've listened to, they all sound phenomenal.
Oh, they all sound good.
Like it's not like like crackly or like blown out, like oh like
Yeah.
too loud or anything.
Even
like,
Joe Rogan sometimes just fucking. I don't know how they fuck that up. It's like,
Dude, their early days is bad.
oh yeah,
yeah.
we're more
God.
consistent with the quality.
Like
of
hard to
our
listen
shit.
to. It'd blow my ears out. I'm like, damn.
Well, I went full force
Right?
without even caring really.
But they also back then they were rocking with like hella mediocre shit. Like they didn't have these
2010.
badass Rode mics and fucking.
It's weird to think how in 2010, like,
Or Shure, I mean not Rode.
like
but-
the
Oh sure, yeah, road mics.
fucking
That's
12
what-
years difference is huge.
Right? Oh yeah.
Tom
technology
Segura
at that time.
uses fucking Rock Villa. Like he doesn't even have Sheer. He does Rock
Oh,
Villa
really?
on his podcast.
I've never even heard of them.
It's a pretty big brand.
I've used that video I posted of the eyes that I saw. I did the voiceover for that with my little Shure, that little
that thing
baby.
works so
Voiceovers work
good.
so good.
I know,
Every time.
dude. That little fucking microphone rocks it,
Bro,
bro.
I swear to God, we were listening to it when he first got it, and you could hear like something like a fucking dust fall from the background. I swear
Right.
to dude, it's so good.
And
I think it's
tiny.
better than these ones when it comes to like far distance.
Right? Yeah,
This is
capturing like a
crazy,
big
bro.
open.
I don't understand it. It's like fucking
That's why we need to do a
some
fucking
CII shit.
right. Yeah, the agent listening from a distance. No, we need to go out and do a campfire podcast. I think we should find the
Getting
time
late
to.
for that.
No, it's not. What do you mean?
Fuck yeah, it's,
It's getting cold at night, man.
Well, yeah, that's why you have a fire.
At night when you're sleeping.
we're not camping, I guess.
No,
but
I'm not.
just have a campfire.
No, we're not. I'm not saying camping. I'm just saying going out, getting a fire going, having like a fucking some hot dogs and burgers and shit, and then having some brewskis and sitting down around the fire for like
Just for like a
45 minutes.
voiceover.
just to do a podcast.
Just for the voiceover though, because it'll be dark. I mean, you can bear.
You'll be surprised if we get a
I
good
don't know
fire
how good
ripping.
your camera is when it comes to like darkness.
Oh, we could take my camera out there and it'll show us.
well, you'd have a
definitely.
bigger battery too, so you'd want.
Yeah, I've got the dual, so we could do it. We should.
And I have like 2 batteries, so I can just charge them fully and then take them with us. But
Well,
Right.
Let's get that set and planned, and I feel like we should call it right here at 9.
Yeah.
It was a
when do you
good-
guys want to do that?
I'm down whenever. If we can do it next.
I have a bachelor party and a wedding coming
Oh
up,
wait,
so
what's next Tuesday and Wednesday? I'm trying to think what.
I can't do it on a weekday.
Oh, you can't.
I can only do
I
it
got
on
work,
a
bro.
weekend, yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's not gonna be like we're out there till like 10 o'clock. That's something I'm saying like
Go start a
7:30.
fire, sit by, and come back into town.
Yeah, dude.
We can do that any day. I guess.
We're not gonna get fucking housed out there or anything. We're just
I'm
gonna
saying
go-
I
Let me
can't
drive up
camp.
with you.
No, I'm not planning on camping either. I'm just saying just a podcast. Like we
Oh,
go
yeah.
out there, have some fucking burgers, whatever, bullshit, have a podcast, fucking sit there for an hour, and then put the fire out and bounce.
I
Yeah,
have
I'm
a
down.
cool little thing
Yeah.
that goes over fires that has like a grate for cooking food on.
Perfect. I have a canopy that we can fucking set up.
I have
Fuck
also-
food. We can eat right before the podcast. I'll
Well,
bring
yeah,
I'll
I
bring
mean-
Burger Bob, bro.
Whatever we want to do, dude. I'm
I
down.
love Burger Bob.
I think this would be
I've
fun.
been eating healthy though. All
All
right.
right. It was great fucking being back, boys.
Hey, happy
Yeah.
birthday, man.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you, I
happy early
appreciate it.
birthday, because
Thank
fuck,
you,
you're
appreciate it.
here at midnight.
Might fucking not be able to say it tomorrow. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'll forget
It's
or
all
something.
good, dude. No worries.
Happy birthday. I love you guys.
Love you.
Love you too, bro.
Thanks for the views, the likes, the follows. Keep it going
Yeah.
on, and we'll keep it going on for probably ever.
Yeah.
Fuck
You
it.
guys
Yeah,
are
for
excited
real.
for this
All
to
right.
come out.
Love you guys.
Yeah.
Peace.